Ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and droids, across our beloved empire, it's great to be in the empire today, but it's also great to see some Grand Arena domination. Thank you, Larry and Gary, for putting it on the screen. We got a Grand Arena highlight to break down for you guys. Since we couldn't stream a couple days ago, we got to make sure you see all the domination that took place off stream. And we got a big one today. Tons of top-end teams against a top-end guild and a great player, Kurama. Let's go ahead and dive into the action. Larry and Gary, watch out for Rays with the Thanos. Watch out for possible slip-ups from the Grand Admiral. But also watch out for domination against the Executor by possibly yours truly. Let's go ahead and zoom on in and get it going. So as we said, we are facing top guild and Galaxy Heroes playing against Kurama. And man, oh man, this was a tooth and nail gritty Grand Arena that we had up against our opponents. We're gonna work on the south wall first. Lord Vader, Newt, Supreme Leader Kylo, and Grievous. And why don't we start off with the team that really gets your blood pumping? The first heart attack team, the Sisters of the Night, up against General Grievous with the BB-8 combo. I hope you guys got a clean pair of trousers because this is gonna get nasty. Old Daka bringing the spirit back to life, and we're gonna get revives after revives. Lock it in that B1 with the stun and play. Good luck trying to cleanse that puppy right there. B2 constantly using the buff that spells. Grievous trying to put these sisters down one by one in the grave, but we ain't gonna have it here. Going all in on Magna Garter, dropping that tenacity down, hoping for a couple of stuns, bringing the spirit back to life, and again down to only a few sisters, bringing them back down again once in the grave. And my gosh, this is literally the battle of Admiral all over again. We went from only 2 sisters left on the table to bringing it all the way home. The 55 banners, absolutely beautiful, from some ugly looking Sisters of the Night. Moving on, we got the Bad Batch going up against Newt Gunray. Do not throw the Bad Batch up against those BB-8 Grievous counters that we see on the field. So we're going to bring them up against the Separatist might here. This should be some pretty banners. You guys know how the director of the video gaming division's feeling about the Bad Batch. A top non-legendary team in Galaxy is what I call one of the only good things about the Lord Vader release is farming the Bad Batch one by one. The Separatists might fall. No one's gonna be following that pointy finger of yours on that one. Too much days on the field, going all in on Django. I count 2 guns on that guy, but hey, we got some Newt Gunnery picks going around here, and it's looking like it's not gonna be pretty for the Separatist Alliance going into the Unar card station. And my gosh, one by one they fall, and we're gonna walk away with 60 banners. That's funny. CG said this is supposed to be a banner sniping team on defense. We're seeing this team be mostly used for offense for some high banners, and here we go, trying something new up against Lord Vader. Bring it in to Sith Eternal Gucci Man. And it's gonna be a little interesting. I think the Grand Admiral directed video game division played this a little too safe and brought one too many characters onto the field. Probably should have only brought in Wat Tambor and the armor, but they thought maybe we can get some ability blocks on him, but it didn't work with Old Ben. Old Ben was next to useless. Share the Short Trooper, probably not needed all that much here. I gotta say, not a lot of Lord Vaders lingering out there inside Arena, so we gotta use Grand Arena to test things out. Still waiting on the Beskar armor from the Mandalorian herself. Still waiting. Sith, boy, Emperor Palpatine's unique ability chopping away at Old Ben. Lord Vader trying to do something to prove that he shouldn't be underestimated, but nothing is happening. We got the Beskar armor. We got the Wat Tambor tech on him. I mean, man, it's not looking too good for Lord Vader. And here comes Gucci Man doing what Gucci Man does best. Taking on the whole team by himself at the very end here. I mean, you can keep on knocking Lord Vader, but the Sith Eternal simply ain't gonna answer. Wrapping it on up here, we should be getting rid of that other fake Palpatine over there. Goodbye. And now it's just a matter of time. In hindsight, definitely do not need that many characters in here, but you know what? The Grand Admiral is playing safer rather than sorry. Up against Kurama, 47 banners. Let's see what is next up on the field here, and this is where the Grand Admiral is doing very un-Grand Admiral directed video gaming like things, bringing in the first order officer against a full Supreme Leader Kylo. Foolish! No bonus turn meter coming from the officer, and just like that, things are going to go down south very, very quickly. In Supreme Leader Kylo Ren mirror matches, when there's a Hux and a full Supreme Leader Kylo team, first order on both sides. No bonus turn meter from Phasmas. No bonus turn meter from the first order officer, and it looks like we're going to take a fat L on that one. Can the director recover from that? Stay tuned and find out. Bringing in the CLS squad to try to clean things up. And moving on over. There we go. Got rid of the leftovers. Going at the Supreme Leader Kylo. And let's see what we're going to walk away with. 38 banners. Let's go ahead and see what's on this back wall here. On the back wall, we got a couple of interesting things going on here. Watch out for this Rey Commander Tano lineup. That is one nasty lineup. But the director decided to go for the north wall first. Saving the tough stuff at the very end here. Sith Empire. Mo Money. Beskar Trash though. Kylo Ren unmasked. Let's go after the trash man himself. That is a fast Quill over there. That Quill is over 330 some odd speed. And we had to bring in the help of Moff getting to ensure that we can control the situation. And just like that, without blinking an eye, without more than 2 heartbeats from the Grand Admiral. Beskar Trash though. Got disintegrated, and it's just pretty much cleanup time here, baby. Got to pull out those Una reverse cards from Grief Karga, get those banner recovery back, and it's pretty much, we just got to keep waiting and waiting and waiting to get the next disintegrate on Enfys Nest, ensuring that we're only targeting IG-11 to try to get those turn meter gains. Boom! Down for the count, and now it's just simple ABCs, 1, 2s, and 3s, twinkle, twinkle, little stars, to clean up what's left on the field. IG-11 putting up a tough fight, but it's only a matter of time with all that turn meter regeneration through the good Mando. We're almost to our next disintegrate any moment now. 2 more turns around the corner, dropping some days to slow down the action. Boom. IG-11 down for the count, and I'm actually surprised the director actually decided to manual the rest of this. He should have just full-on audited it like the cunning genius that he is. Quill down for the count. No encore, no special grave ceremony. We don't do things like that around here. There we go. 59 banners before Dengar could snipe a few banners off us. Darth Revan mirror match. We had a superior Darth Revan when it came to speed, and we were able to run circles and circles and circles around us and just get a load of the banners in a Darth Revan nasty mirror match here. Thinking, taking out Battlejuice. Very smart move. I mean, wouldn't expect anything less from the big dog himself. Malik trying to suck away on the Sith Empire Trooper. Nothing happening. Malik trying to suck on Malik. What is this? This sounds like something the YouTube algorithm would not like. And there goes the Sith Empire Trooper. Malik trying to get his last few banners back. 59 banners. Very well done. Give him a round of applause. Bring it up. What? Is the audience cheering for the Jawas? I think so, Gary. Jawas up against Mo Money Mothma. The only thing you got to be careful of is the dance of Cara Dune. Make sure you only take her out when that potency up is gonzo. Area of opportunity is open. 56 thermals applied. We just got to make sure we take her out. 1, 2, 3, bada bing, bada boom. 53 banners, not too bad for Jawas, that is. They go in messy. They'll get you a win, but it ain't going to be pretty. Moving on over to Kylo Ren on mask. And we just got to wait and wait and wait. Dropping to isolate on Kylo Ren on mask. Trying to control the turn meter gains. Trying to control the AoE snipes. Unfortunately, though, it looks like the First Order officer is going to cleanse that ability block off of them. Stealing banners from the top here. Trying to keep Savage alive as long as possible. Trying to ensure that that stupid Special Forces TIE Pilot doesn't steal any more banners, but that First Order officer is being a wee bit annoying. Almost out with the Death Panda, but First Order officer trying to save the day yet again. Savage coming up the overpower! And there we go, down for the count. Again, more banners being sniped thanks to the First Order officer tag teaming with the Special Forces TIE Pilot. Dropping an isolate, reducing the cooldowns, getting rid of that banner sniper once and for all. But the banners have already been sniped a little too early, so no chance of getting full protection on this one, guys. Unfortunate. Getting determined games with the Sith Assassin a little to make sure we get the train moving along for Nihilus' next Annihilate, trying to just make sure we're at full health before we wrap up this battle. Probably brought one too many characters for this battle, but hey, just like my grandma always said, ain't no party like an overkill party. Taking 55 banners for the win right there. Next up on our list, we got to see what's on the back wall. And there she is. We got Executor action. Kurama struggling against my Executor. Will they be able to full clear? Stay tuned and find out, ladies and gentlemen. Working on the character battles, bringing Mo Money Mothma up against the Night Sisters. Very easy battle, although at the beginning it got a little rough. Lots of Terminator mobiles with that Asajj. Ventress gain, stuns, and plagues everywhere. But in a moment, we're going to get that momentum going. How's the dog screaming Sakala for a better future for the rebellion? Hot Turbo Scout constantly feeding Terminator on that basic, and it's looking a little nasty, but just believe in him. No plagues on him. We're able to cleanse with Mo Money's basic. There we go, getting the frenzy up and running. There we go. Here comes a big Booma hit here. Let's land the stun. Beautiful. What are we going to do? Going all in on Daka. We got to get rid of her so she doesn't get a chance to revive anybody. Doing the mass swarm. Daka's down for the count. No Mother Talzin lead for any real good chance to bring him back, and now they fall like flies. One by one by one. And what's the final verdict here? It looks like survey says that is going to be a 60 banner win. Give him a yeet. Very nicely done. And here we go. This should be very simple. Barely an inconvenience. Bringing in the Imperial Troopers up against Jedi Training Ray. Luckily, no BB-8 to pair along with that R2-D2, so no turn meter concerns. And one by one they fall, dropping the death mark, but it got dodged, unfortunately. And all in an R2, again, a very nice 60 banner win. But still, is that enough to combat Kurama's perfect run on the characters? And here comes the big team you guys need to know about. People are moving away from full resistance teams. And I talked to a lot of people. They said, good luck trying to one-shot this. But they forgot who they're talking to here. Very risky battle, swapping it on over to Luke, dropping the stuns, and the hope was, let's try to blitz down Rey as fast as possible. The trick is for this team, you gotta kill off Rey. If you want any chance of one-shotting us, you gotta kill off Rey before she gets a second ultimate off. Because trust me, when you're getting turn meter gains, you're increasing her mastery, and good luck trying to survive 2 ultimates with a Master Luke. This would be a lot easier if we had a Master Kenobi with Commander Ahsoka Tano. Unfortunately, we did not. Big mistake doing that turn meter gain. Jedi Knight Revan already out, but luckily we got a revive in the back pocket, bringing Jedi Knight Revan back from the grave, allowing us to mark down Rey. We gotta fight the clock here. Rey's almost to that second ultimate. Health and protection's not looking good. Dropping a stun, making sure we try to control them. Feeding turn meter to our team. And can we get the kill? And not enough. Down she goes. And now it's a matter of fighting the clock. There are so many variables going on here. When Vader Chewbacca has a buff, your damage is being reduced on the other side of the team. You also can't go for Commander Ahsoka Tano first because she's considered a light side scoundrel and gets revived by Vader Chewbacca. So you are forced to hold off on Commander Ahsoka Tano, but the Great Admiral did a very good job controlling Commander Tano, ensuring she does not get any force leaps on us today. But you gotta be careful because, man, Commander Tano, especially that Rey, she's sharing her stats with the entire team. 50 seconds on the clock, trying to full auto, but they were stuck in damage immunity, backing off the full auto, holding off on the specials here, letting him take a turn. Finally, doors open, full auto again on Commander Tano, and my, oh my! Even my opponent was surprised to see that we were able to one-shot that. And for 56 banners, that team is notorious for two-shotting. A lot of people say you got a two-shot that if you don't bring in the right Galactic Legend. But hey, at the end of the day, we looking good, baby. But we're still not good enough. We need the full clear. Our opponent dropped some battles on our Executor. Perfect run on their ships. And here's where the money is going to fall, everyone. Malevolence versus Executor, really the only decent counter to try to one-shot or possibly make it a two-shot easy here. Getting that stun on Houndstooth, unresistible, very important play here. Big shot at the synergy when the stun is dropped off Houndstooth and the Xanadu Blood comes out of stealth. You want to use a basic on Xanadu Blood because if you crit the Houndstooth, Xanadu Blood will fall under stealth. So big pro tip right there. A beautiful markdown with Genosis by marking down both Xanadu Blood and the Razor Chris. It doesn't get much better than that. The RNG was definitely in our favor today. It's looking good. But that ain't no moon. That's a Death Star lingering out there, so we still have a lot of work to do. It's looking good. If the mass swarm from the Executor at the beginning does not kill Sunfactor, chances are looking pretty good. Luckily, the Executor does kill off a lot of Vulture droids, and that is really the hope and prayer when it comes to defeating the Executor. Letting him kill off as many Vulture droids of yours as possible, going after Boba Fett's ship, as Disney likes to call it now. Dropping a stun on that Houndstooth. Very nicely done. Getting some buzzies landed. No good swarm attacks, but here's where things get messy. We got lots of breach and target lock. Lockdown, the mass swarm doesn't really do much up against the Houndstooth. And here comes the ultimate! Stunning the Executor, and it's basically game, set, match. One shot in the Executor, Back-to-back Grand Arenas one-shot in the Executor. I mean, man, it's great to be in the Empire today, really showing why they put us in the director position here. Rebels up against an Imperial fleet. You might think, my gosh, this guy is absolutely crazy. And I am a little crazy. Getting the TIE bomb route before it even gets a chance. Unfortunately, Grand Admiral Thrawn's captain is just way too slow to get a play going. And we pulled off a massive 65 banner win with the fleet that is supposed to be hard countered by the Empire. But in the hands of a professional video game triple B mobile game player, ain't no problem whatsoever. 2791 did Kurama full cleared the Executor. And it looks like the Executor took out all of their possible ships. 4 battles up against my Executor and couldn't quite knock it down. It all came down to ships today. Kurama did a fantastic job up against my characters, one-shotting without fail. But at the end of the day, we are in a new era of Galaxy of Heroes where ships might determine the victor. So ladies and gentlemen, Gungans, enjoy the across our beloved Empire. That is going to wrap up your Grand Arena summary. Stay tuned later on today. We got our next Grand Arena that you guys aren't going to want to miss. The domination continues in this Grand Arena season. And we're simply just on a whole other level. Leave a like, comment down below, and all your thoughts, and be sure to subscribe so you're not missing a thing. Dang. Always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today.